Nicky Hawkins just watched the game. West Ham won, Palace won. Yeah, it's on the balance of things. I think that was a fair result, but we've missed an opportunity there.
Fair result, but it's the one team in the Premier League that's a pain in the backside for everyone. We saw the result against Spurs, 1-1. We saw how they put Man United to one side, for example. They're very difficult to play against. They play football like rugby, like a scrum. So you need to have those physical players in there.
I think, to be honest with you, I think I've got to give Palace a bit of credit here because I thought they're very good away from home. I think they've got a nice balance of talented, skillful players and rough and tumble players. I think they're getting a nice balance there. They're a good team, Palace, and I think we've done well to claw back after we've gone 1-0 down.
I'll give you a stat. Played 6, won 4, drawn 1, lost 1, and we're unhappy. Look how far we've gone, Nicky. That's all I have to say. That's amazing. And we lost Balbuena, they lost Cahill, so that matched it up. And you're right, Eze at 16 million looks a great steal. I don't know if we wanted him or not. We can't say those things, but he looked very comfortable on the ball. And Diop was the one for me as the game progressed from the beginning that we just forgotten that he's not quite up to it, Nicky. I mean, the first half was a bit cagey, bit of a scrap. They're well on top. Hallow's frustrating me, not holding it up, not being a man. Like I say, you're 6. And both these guys, Diop and Haller, 6'4", big guys, but they're not physical. They don't show it. They don't push people apart. That was what's really frustrating me in the first half, that you need a focal point, like Haller is a focal point. We got great people behind, but if he's not offering himself to be available or shoving people out the way, and that's the way the game progressed. And Benteke, like you say, if you haven't scored in 20 years, here's West Ham. And he played the best game I've seen for a long while. I thought in the first half he looked quite sharp.
He was good. I think, to be honest with you, I think Diop could have been a bit closer to him for the goal.
Yeah.
I think if it was Balbuena, I think he would have been up his arse, and I don't think he would have got that space. He would have been a bit more of a physical challenge to Benteke. But I'm not going to sit here and fully blame Diop. Sorry.
Diop, yeah.
I'm not going to sit here because he hasn't played in a long time. He's been sitting on the bench waiting for his opportunity. He came in last minute, so they would have probably been setting up for Balbuena any other way. So yeah, I'm not going to sit here and blame him. But I got to say, Thomas Coufal. No, what's his name? Coufal.
Ray Stewart. Ray
Stewart.
He reminded me of Tonka after so many years. I mean, I might look old, but I'm still too young to remember Ray Stewart a lot in his prime. But what a performance! What do they give these Czech guys to eat? I want a little bit of it. Do you know what I mean? 100% sort of effort. They love the club, you can tell. And the guy are like, whoa, amazing. Absolutely amazing performance.
The build up for the goal was excellent. It was just pure determination. And then that ball in. And what a finish from a player out of form.
Well, he kept trying it, didn't he? And when he did it, and I was on another group having a go at him, and usually that's a blessing in disguise, and I went absolutely nuts. Because the way the first half ended, Nicky, I kept thinking, and I told everyone, without being greedy, if we get something from this game, that's brilliant. And look how many things we're doing. Against all the clubs we don't get nothing from, we're getting something from. And like the form I said, 4 wins, 1 win, 1 draw, 7th maybe in the league. I haven't had a look. It's amazing.
So everyone's beating everyone. It's not like, you're not talking about 4 or 5 teams that have run away. 2 or 3 wins could get anyone into first place.
You're right. Apart from the bottom 3/4, then you're right. From 8th to 13th, there's nothing between them. The Villas, the Leicesters, the West Hams, the Southamptons, people like that. There's not much. They can all beat each other. But let's keep going and let's see where we end up. But then it is still hard on the squad. I mean, Ben Rama, some of the balls he was putting in the box, not even putting pace on them, literally curling and hanging them and lofting them, or waiting for someone to get them back on them. I'm still going to say, Haller, you've still got to do a bit more, my son. You still got to do it. You got 3-4 the most talented people in the league behind you, not including Lanzini, who came on. You've got to get on the back of them, son, and say, come on, when I've got people like that behind me, get me, and I'll get on the end of them. I'll bully the fullbacks. I'll do that, all that. He's got to do a lot more still, I feel.
Okay. Thank you very much, Yes. Thanks for joining us, mate. Appreciate it.
Take care, mate. Take care.
Cheers, bud.